Hi guys, Stefan Berg here. I'm also known as Helenberg on the Lacroix forums. So today I'm gonna try to provide you with some tips and also show you how I adjust the belt tension on my Lacroix. I want to preface this by saying that it's my way. There's probably better ways to do it, but it might give some of you guys some pointers and some ideas anyway. But first of all, I want to give some props. First of all, to Pred for starting the Lacroix Board Owners Forum, and also Robert Hertzberg for starting the Lacroix Board Owners Only Forum. These forums have provided and they are providing a wealth of information for guys that have just received their board. And I want to give a special props to Steve Honeycutt because he, in September, when I joined the forums and got my board, he provided great videos on how to do stuff. For example, how to balance your wheels with the prop balancer. I bought the same prop balancer that Steve had, and I used the BBs and duct tape and glue, and it's worked perfectly. So props to those guys. It's been very valuable. Okay, let's get to it. Okay guys, these are the tools we're going to be using today. First of all, we have the heat gun, which we will use to dissolve the Loctite, Permatex, or whatever we're using or have been using. Screws, in the case that we strip one of the screws. We also have the Allen hex keys here, screwdriver type, which I personally think are the best. And then we have this, of course, we need to use this one to remove the wheel and stuff like that. And here we have the Permatex, which is supposed to be the best one, the blue one, the best one, better than Loctite. It's not as, I don't know, watery, something like that. Okay, let's start. So, just removing this nut and this washer first, and then we're just gonna pop off this wheel. So it's really easy, and if you want to remove the bearings, the easiest way is just to like use yeah, so you just pop it off like that, and then they're off. So we got the wheel off. So yeah, I'm gonna do some other stuff. Why not, while we're doing this, I think it's a good idea to check the belts. There's a lot of debris on the streets now, sand, pebbles, whatever, due to the winter and everything. So there's gonna be a lot of debris in the belts. So whenever I have downtime, like now with the board, I always check the belts. And you can see for yourself here. Change this one. You can see maybe I have pebbles here. Yeah, you see one there in the middle. So if you have like a clicking sound, like with every rotation there's a clicking sound, there's probably pebbles in your belt. So what I do is I just turn it around, inside out, and I just whack it, you know, whack it in on the table or whatever. But you can also, you might need to actually go through these one-on-one, you know, because they're gonna be wedged in the belt. There's a little bit off topic, but I mean, well, we had it assembled, why not do it, right? Okay, the screws, in order to dissolve the Permatex here. I have one of these nozzle adapters, so you can really isolate the screw that you wanna blast. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna blast the screw one at a time and then unscrew them. A good 20 seconds will probably do. And when we're done with that, put it in something smart. I mean, or something good, because if you put it directly on the table, you're gonna mess up the kitchen table, and that will make the missus unhappy. So, just take this. There it goes. We don't want to unscrew it all the way, just enough so we can move the motor. Okay, on to the next one. So I've loosened up the 4 screws. No need for you to see all of those screws being loosened up. I think I said 20 seconds, blast it with heat for 20 seconds. I would say 40 to 50 seconds. According to the instructions for the Permatex Blue, you don't need heat, but hey, it can never, be on the safe side. Use heat whenever you're gonna remove a screw, basically. Okay, so now we should be able to, you see here, I can move this whole thing as it should be. So now it's time to fix the belt tension. So we got the wheel and the belt on again, but it's way too loose. This is like crazy loose. This is optimal, my other wheel, so I won't change it, but this is way too loose. So let's adjust it. So we move the motor. We can move it back and forth. So we move it backwards. That's better. Still a little bit too loose. So let's move it backwards a little bit more. Now it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So I'm happy with the belt tension. So what I do then is just fasten 2 of these screws, back screws that are available, easy, accessible, available. Because what we want to do is try it now before we put the Permatex on the screws. We want to really try it and see how the belt tension is when we're revving the motors. So let's see what happens. Much better. The right wheel, this one, stops a little bit earlier than the other one. That indicates that it's a little bit tighter. But I mean, it's very difficult to get it exactly the same. And when you put your weight on and when you actually ride, the belts tend to even out anyway. So I'm happy with this. So let's put some Permatex on those screws and get on with it. So we were happy with the belt tension, and now it's time to remove these screws again. But we still want to keep it in place, right? So let's keep these 2 screws that have been screwed in all the way, leave them there. And we take these 2 screws out and put Permatex on. So put some Permatex on the screws, the motor. Just screw it in. We have plenty of Permatex there. Boom. As you can see, I changed the screw. These are new screws. I'm not going with the old ones. The old ones were really filthy. I don't know if you can see that, but really filthy. So what I'm gonna do next to finish this up is I'm gonna put the other one in here, tighten that. Then I'm gonna take these 2 and I'm gonna put the wheel on, and then we're done. Okay guys, I'm all done. As you can see, I exchanged all the screws, the black screws that comes with the board, to these ones. The black ones were filthy and probably a little bit damaged and everything, so I took the opportunity to exchange them. So the bad news now is that the Permatex has to harden. So they say 24 hours. I don't know if that is necessary, but I'll probably do it for 24 hours. And in the meantime, I'll probably be doing some other things like cleaning my bearings or something else. And the weather here in Sweden is pretty shitty right now, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay, hope this was informative and helpful to some of you guys out there. If not, you just wasted like 10-15 minutes of your life. Anyways, peace out. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.